Hi everyone, my name is Ehsan, and in this video I'm going to talk about author contributions and acknowledgements. And if we go through the list of the videos that I have created so far, this is video number 20. In a research paper structure, the acknowledgements and author contribution usually comes after the conclusion. Here I'm showing you a few examples of the author contributions. Let me zoom in into one of them and just walk you through it. So in this case, they have said these three people have worked equally. So in the future, when this paper is out, they are not going to say this MO person is not going to say I worked more. So the PI has specifically mentioned that these three people have worked equally, or who work on the conceptualizing the work, the idea here, who work on the optimization. You can read through this, right? So every part of a research, they have mentioned who worked on that. So this is to avoid any confliction that people might have once the paper is out there. So this is called the author contribution. Sometimes, journals, they do not this part, but if there is a requirement for publication, you have to read the guide for authors to see if it's required to have this part. And the acknowledgement section is where you thank others. So it might be a funding source. Most of the time, this is the bare minimum you will see. People will thank the funding sources, or it might be an institution or a section in your department who provided a service. It might be a mass spec or NMR or anything related to your research. You can thank them. Usually people keep this part professional. So you are not going to thank your cat for emotionally supporting you, or your friend when you were crying reading the review number 2 comments. So you are not going to do that. You have to keep it professional. You can thank the lab technicians, you can thank the editor, reviewers, but before thanking people and call them publicly, it's a good idea to ask them. Maybe there might be some privacy issues for some people, but they might ask you to use their first name only, but it's a good idea to ask them beforehand. So here you can thank people, but keep it professional. The people who practically help you, you can thank them, but not emotionally. This is not like a acknowledgement part for the thesis, right? So this is publicly available. The thesis is also available, but this is like more available than thesis. So again, before submitting your paper, it's a good idea to read the guide for authors. There might be some specific things that they have mentioned, or there might be a specific format for the author contributions as well as the acknowledgement. And here I've put 2 sentences here that if you want to use and thank me for providing this publicly available YouTube channel that it guides you through how to write your paper, it's fine. There is no pressure. You don't have to do it, but if you do, let me know. I will be so happy and I will read your paper for sure. And this is the end of this video. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the writing research paper as a team, how to work together to write a research paper. See you in the next one.